Hey everybody, it's Avatan and Hybrid back again, bringing you another shocker. This time it's in regards to Dr. Disrespect.
Doctor disrespecting his fans and Doctor disrespecting people he shouldn't. Let's just say that. Uh, so Doctor Disrespect has been banned from Twitch for quite a while. I actually forgot he existed. And apparently there was a leak. And because of this leak, I guess he tried to get ahead of the publicity and write a statement on Twitter. A very terrible statement, which he has edited several times. It does not look good, but I will go ahead and review the statement real fast before we talk about our thoughts. Statement starts, "Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut to the blank bullshit. As you know, there is no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now." And yeah, statements that start off with that usually don't take responsibility. So here we go. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that the former Twitch employee have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. And I'm assuming this is the story. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual, someone underage, back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were the real intentions behind these messages? Real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I've never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and the case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband and a father. It should never have happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I will own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all that is said, don't get it mistaken. I have seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I am no words I can't say. You are kidding me. Anyone that knows the truth knows me. I stand on those things. F that. That's a different level of disgust, and I hate even hearing about it. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the F out of here with your shit. And that's all I'm going to read. The rest is more apologies. So, Avatan.
Yeah. Yeah, this is I don't know. It's a lot to take in here. First thing starts off being extremely defensive, right? Like he's being accused of
That's how I
something,
felt.
and I haven't even seen anybody accuse him yet. Um, you know, I'd like to, see, what was actually released if this is the reply to it.
Right.
Just doesn't make a lot of sense. This dude did some wrong things, obviously. and he's only half owning it.
And keep in mind, for the listeners, neither Avatan know what he did. We are critiquing this Twitter message.
Yeah.
Not we don't know what he did. I don't know if he's guilty or innocent or what he did or didn't do. But critiquing this message is important because this is not how you come across when you don't want worse things coming your way, for sure. I think
Yeah.
Av can agree with that.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is kind of absurd just the way they put it all together. You know, like he's saying a lot of things that he probably didn't need to say. In the middle of the article, he's basically saying that, he there was a civil case and he won. Um, but he's being extremely defensive about everything else. I wonder if there's more going on that we don't know about. This happened what 7 years ago, and he's just now being taken off of his gaming team. Um, I don't know. Something seems odd here, and I feel like we don't know the whole story.
Oh, I agree. I think he was better off not putting out a statement. A vague statement is worse than nothing. Sometimes silence is the answer. And that's one of those things people don't understand. And I don't understand what's up with like the recent times in history, you know, the 2000s and up. At least as a lot of this stuff becomes more publicized. I don't understand what makes people think it's okay for a grown man to be DMing someone that's under 18. I don't care if they're 17. Like I don't understand what makes them think that's okay. I don't understand what makes them
Mm.
think it's okay to admit to having inappropriate conversations and then backhandedly say nothing illegal.
Well, personally too, for me, like I feel like it doesn't matter what the car. It could be any person under the age of 18. You shouldn't be DMing anybody, regardless of what the conversation is.
You're
I
correct.
and I understand too. It's hard, especially when you're high profile and you have people DMing you. But you gotta figure out where the line is so you don't cross that. Oh my god, man! Like this is, yeah. You should not. It's a rule of thumb. You should not be talking to people that are not, you know, your age.
And if you have
Grow
to
up a
because
little.
of your work, if you have to because of your work, it should be strictly professional. There should be no crisscrossing whether something was inappropriate or not. And he
Yeah.
admitted that it was inappropriate. So we know from his tweet that it was inappropriate. Why? Why were you doing that?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of YouTubers, that do kids content, and I will tell you what, that none of them will reply to a DM sent to them. If they're gonna talk to any of their fans, especially if they're underage, just for any sort of conversation, it's done publicly through
Oh yeah,
some
at
sort
a
of a forum.
convention or something,
Well, even
right?
if it's online, it's done in a Discord where multiple people can see it. It's not like hidden in a DM. You can't allow like that stuff to like that stuff shouldn't happen. I understand that it's out of your control for people trying to send them to you, but
And
put it
I
put it
and I
on
agree.
block.
He came across super defensive, and I'm not a fan of public apologies anyway. For the most fact, I can't think of many that I have ever found to be sincere. So I don't see the point of apologizing if you're not sincere. And he doesn't seem in the least bit sorry.
No.
Uh, and I don't expect him to be, but I just don't see the point of apologizing to not be sorry. When someone is disingenuous and a major aspect of their life, it makes me not believe them altogether. And I always have a saying. I say to people that act like this guy is acting in his tweet: "Are you lying to yourself or are you lying to me?" Right? Because I'm not being fooled at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I don't believe any of what is said is, genuine. It's like he messed up, he got caught, and now he's doing, essentially whatever, trying to do whatever damage control he can, but it's like, you're going the opposite direction, dude.
And you brought up a good point, bro, about his whole team was going to allow him to continue to do what he was going to do until the leak came out. He just got fired recently, as in the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
This happened 7 years ago, meaning if this information was never made public, this man wouldn't have faced any repercussions. And when you can say getting banned off Twitch was a repercussion, no, it wasn't, because he got paid for it. He got paid for it, and then he just now got kicked off his team because it made a leak. Because someone made a leak about it. If that leak wouldn't have happened, he wouldn't have been fired.
Yeah.
So I think that's something for people to consider, how people are willing to pull the wool over people's eyes to get over on them. And then, this year we've had crazy celebrities doing crazy stuff. We got Diddy, we got Drake admitted to having personal conversations with a 14-year-old. Why is Drake talking to 14-year-olds? Why is Dr. Disrespect talking to whatever age the person was? I don't know. Drake personally admitted she was 14. Why? Why are people doing this, and why are people allowing celebrities to get away with it? Is something I don't understand. But that's it for me, unless Av has something to add.
No, I mean, really, I got nothing. I mean, it's a very disappointing thing in the gaming world. This dude was very popular, had a lot of followers, and I feel like he let a lot of
Let some
people
people
down.
down.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
I agree with that.
yeah, I mean, all his followers, they should just listen to us instead,
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's gonna be us. It for us today.
Shout out to Britney Spears.
Yeah, shout out to Brittany. I know she wouldn't have done this, so. All right, we'll catch y'all soon.